Spring has sprung, and so have spring sports. I'm Leland Barclay, and it's my privilege to host the River Valley Sports Report, where we highlight River Valley schools and athletes. Today, we're at the River Valley FCA facility in South Fort Smith, where we are celebrating the Winter Sports Athletes of the Year. Over the next 5 weeks, we'll be highlighting bowling, wrestling, girls basketball, and boys basketball athletes and coaches with feature portrait photos from our Hank Layton. Currently, though, we're jumping into spring sports. We were at the Alma Wood Bat Tournament last weekend, which played around the spring storms. Ozark was the only team that was able to win both of its games, and we talked with Cody Bullard, the Alma native, who is in his first year as head coach of the Ozark Hillbillies.
Dylan Harridge came out, did a great job, 2 strikes. Anytime he's on the bump, you always feel good about it. He's gonna compete up there every pitch and keep you in the ball game. I feel like we struggled at the plate a little bit early. We were kind of out front of everything, but eventually got a few guys on. We're able to move some guys over, bunt a little bit. And then Caleb Lyons, our freshman, just came in and did a fantastic job. He's a competitor. He's going to be a great player for us.
You were, like you said, kind of opportunistic. You got the walks, you were patient at the plate, and got the 2 runs.
Yeah. We were looking for that first pitch there early on, and as the game went on, they were having way too many quick innings. So we talked to them. We said, we need to slow things down. If you got to take a pitch. We got to get them out of rhythm a little bit. And we ended up getting a few walks there at the end and moving some guys over. I'm super proud of our guys and the way we competed.
It's your first year as the head coach. Are you kind of adjusting?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been a big adjustment for me. Even being an assistant coach for going on, I guess, 8 years now. You see things from a different perspective as the head guy. But extremely honored, blessed. Got an awesome group of kids here that come out and compete every day, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
What was it like coming back to Alma today as a head coach?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. I had some great memories out here. Walking through the gate here earlier, it's a really cool feeling because it doesn't seem like that long ago I was out here playing, and now I'm out here coaching, and it's a blessing.
Also, going back to Harridge and Lyons, is that going to kind of be your combination?
Those 2, yes, those 2, they'll compete, and then Cade Kendrick has done a fantastic job this year coming in, and he's kind of our guy that keeps guys off balance, keeps the ball down, throws a lot of strikes. He's done a great job for us this year. I'm extremely proud of him. And then we'll bring in Richard Case and Dax Schaefer. So we got 4 or 5 that I feel pretty confident in that we can go and compete. And some of those losses we've have been really close. We've lost 2 or 3 games by 1 run in the last inning or the extra innings. So we've had some games that have been right there that could have went either way, and it just wasn't our day that day. But I feel like with these guys that we're on, we can play with anybody. Also at the Wood Bat Tournament, we saw Panama pitcher Brex Caldwell throw his fastball into the 90s. Caldwell will play collegiately at Oklahoma State next year. Next week in Oklahoma is the Florida County Baseball Tournament, where Panama will be the 4th seed behind Worcester, Poto, and Spiro. Northside lost a pair of close games at Fayetteville this week, dropping a 1-0 decision on Monday in a game that featured both Northside pitcher McLean Moody and Fayetteville pitcher Jason DeLamar, both entering the 7th inning with no hitters. Fayetteville won the game with a run-scoring double in the bottom of the 7th. Southside also lost a pair of close games this week against Rogers Heritage on Monday and Tuesday. Greenwood swept Van Buren in a varsity doubleheader in baseball and 5A West play, while Van Buren returned the favor in softball, winning both of its games against Greenwood. Alma swept a pair of baseball games at Siloam Springs on Tuesday, as did the Lady Airedales in softball, behind 7 hits and 12 RBIs by Julia Nutt, who also hit for the cycle in the doubleheader. That brings us to our weekly segment, Gimme 5. These are the top 5 performances from this past week in the River Valley.
Number 1, Van Buren catcher Ashlyn Michael slugged a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 8th inning to lift Van Buren to a thrilling 10-8 come-from-behind victory on Tuesday night to complete the doubleheader sweep of Greenwood. Van Buren trailed 8-3 in the 6th inning before forcing extra innings. On Monday, Michael knocked in 6 runs and also homered in an 18-2 win at Ozark in non-conference play. Van Buren is currently 9-1 and 4-0 in the 5A West. Number 2, the Greenwood Bulldogs swept Van Buren on Tuesday in 5A West baseball play, winning 8-5 in the first game that took 2 hours and 50 minutes, and then 7-0 in the nightcap behind Grant Carnes, who allowed just 1 hit in 5 2/3 innings, and then 1 1/3 innings of hitless relief from Austin Mitchell. Number 3, the Alma Airedales went on the road to Siloam Springs on Tuesday and swept a 5A West baseball doubleheader with 5-1 and 3-1 victories, behind the pitching of Noah Likens and Cash Wilson, who started their respective games on the mound. Number 4, the Boonville Bearcats stayed atop the 3A4 conference baseball standings with a 16-4 win over Danville on Tuesday. Jace Washburn was 2 for 4 at the plate with a grand slam and drove in 6 runs. Boonville and Charleston are tied in league play, and they meet next week. Number 5, Anna Woolsey won the 100-meter and 200-meter dashes, the 100-meter and 300-meter hurdles, and finished second in the long jump and the pole vault at the Mansfield Tiger Relays on Tuesday. In all, she compiled 56 points at the meet. To keep up with all the track, baseball, softball, and soccer action, you definitely want to check out Every Day of the Northwest Arkansas and River Valley Democrat-Gazette, where you will get Players of the Week, rankings, scores, and notes for the most comprehensive sports coverage in the state. You'll also want to pick up the Sunday River Valley Democrat-Gazette, available all across the River Valley, including eastern Oklahoma, at Walgreens, Harps, Come and Go, and Casey's. You can subscribe online at nwaonline.com and click the subscribe button, or by calling our customer service line at 479-684-5509. Be sure to follow the River Valley Democrat-Gazette Twitter account, as well as mine, Walter Woody's, and Harold McIlvain. You can view and purchase photos from our award-winning Arkansas Democrat-Gazette photographers that can be seen and purchased online at nwaonline.com/photo. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're going to wrap up this week's River Valley Sports Report with videos from Van Buren on Tuesday against Greenwood in baseball action. God bless you, and we'll see you next week.